Hello guys, today's problem is minimum falling path sum. So question is given an n into n array of integer matrix, return the minimum sum of any falling path through matrix. A falling path starts at any element in first row and chooses the element in the next row that is either directly below or diagonally left or right. Specifically, the next element from the position will be row plus 1, column minus 1, row plus 1 call, row plus 1 call plus 1. Okay, fine. So the problem that is given is like we have to start from the starting row. A person can move in three directions, either directly below or to its diagonal right or to its diagonal left. So we have to calculate the minimum amount of sum that we can get at the last row. So, for example, we could get 1, 5, and 7. So, totally 13 will be the minimum sum. And for next row, it will be 1, 4, and 8. So, which is also a 13. So, we should return the minimum sum that we have. So for this, the minimum sum that we get is minus 19 and minus 14 to reach the end of the row. We will get minus 59, which will be the minimum sum that is there to reach the end of the grid or the last row from the starting row. So from the question, we can clearly states that we can just move in three directions. Row, comma, column is like going directly below the place and moving in diagonal left and diagonal right. So pause this video and try to solve on your own. So we will see the logic how to solve this problem. So the logic that behind the minimum falling path is very simple. So we have to, instead of coming in this direction, we have to go in opposite direction. So from this point, we have to check. For this point, we have to consider this three direction and we have to find the minimum sum and replace it here. For example, 4 plus 8 is 4 plus 8 is 12, but 4 plus 9 is 13. So 12 is smaller. So we update the value as 12 here. So all the values in the last row will be the same. So same like for updating 5, what we will do is like 5, we will check 5 plus 7 or 5 plus 8 or 5 plus 9. So we have to find the minimum. So 5 plus 7 is minimum, which is 12. And then for 6, we have to find the bottom and its diagonal left and right. So we have to find the minimum of 6 plus 7, 6 plus 8. So 6 plus 7 is the minimum, so value will be 13. So we have to do the same for the first row also. For this point, we have to calculate the two values in this table. So 3 plus 12 and 3 plus 12, which is 15 in both things, so minimum will be 15. And for this point, minimum will be 13. So and for this point, minimum will be 14. So from the first row, the minimum sum that we could get is 13. So we have to return 13 at last. So 13 is the answer for this. Guys, after seeing the logic how to solve this problem, we will look into how to code this problem. So like I explained, we have to come from the bottom row. So that is, this loop comes from the bottom second row, and this loop is for accessing the column. So I'm finding the bottom number and then diagonal left and diagonal right. I'm finding minimum, which is minimum, and I am updating the value of the matrix with the minimum value. After this loop works, I am checking the minimum in the entire first row, and I'm returning the value. If I submit it, so there is no error and it is submitting. So if you have any queries or any doubt, just comment it. So I will just solve your problems, and please like and subscribe. Thank you, guys.